Hey everyone, welcome back. Today, we're diving into the top reasons why you need to visit New York City as soon as possible. Get ready, because we're about to unlock the secrets of the city that never sleeps. From iconic landmarks to hidden gems, we're covering it all. Get ready for some serious wanderlust, because by the end of this video, you'll be booking your ticket to the Big Apple. So, buckle up, grab your Metro card, and let's get this city adventure started. First up, we gotta talk about the icons, the legends, the New York City landmarks that make you go, oh wow, I'm actually here. And there's no better place to start than with the Statue of Liberty. I mean, picture it. You're cruising on the ferry, wind in your hair, maybe a bagel in hand. It's a whole vibe. And then, bam, there she is in all her glory. This symbol of freedom and democracy is even more impressive up close, and you can even climb all the way up to her crown for an unforgettable view. Talk about feeling like you're on top of the world, right? Next up, we're heading to another iconic skyscraper that'll make your jaw drop, the Empire State Building. This Art Deco masterpiece is a true New York City icon. And I gotta say, the views from the top are just bananas. You can see literally the entire city stretching out before you, from Central Park to the Brooklyn Bridge. It's like looking at a real-life snow globe, but way cooler. And speaking of cool, did you know that the Empire State Building has been featured in countless movies and TV shows? From King Kong to Sleepless in Seattle, it's a true Hollywood star. And finally, no trip to New York City is complete without a visit to the dazzling, the chaotic, the one and only Times Square. This place is like a sensory overload in the best way possible, with giant billboards, bright lights, and people from all walks of life. It's like the energy of the entire city is concentrated into this one crazy intersection. It's a must-see, even if it's just to say you experienced it. And hey, while you're there, why not catch a Broadway show? We'll talk more about that later, but trust me, it's an experience you won't forget. All right, let's talk about everyone's favorite subject, food. New York City is a foodie's paradise, with every cuisine imaginable just waiting to be devoured. Seriously, you could eat your way around the world without ever leaving the five boroughs. From juicy street meat hot dogs to Michelin-starred masterpieces, there's something for every taste and budget. And hey, don't forget about the pizza. New York City pizza is legendary for a reason. That thin crust, the perfect amount of grease, it's a thing of beauty. But wait, there's more. Don't even get me started on the bagels, the cheesecake, the black and white cookies. I'm getting hungry just thinking about it. Now, if you're looking for a true New York City institution, look no further than Katz's Delicatessen. This place has been serving up mouth-watering pastrami and corned beef sandwiches since 1888. And let me tell you, they're the real deal. I'm talking piled high, melt-in-your-mouth deliciousness that will have you saying, I'll have what she's having. Trust me, it's a classic for a reason. And hey, if you're feeling adventurous, be sure to try a pickle while you're there. They're legendary. And for all you foodies who like to keep things fancy, a trip to Italy is a must. This Italian food hall is a feast for the senses, with everything from fresh pasta and cured meats to gourmet cheeses and decadent desserts. You can easily spend hours wandering around, sampling all the deliciousness, and picking up some goodies to take home. It's basically Italy in the heart of New York City. And hey, if you're feeling really ambitious, you can even take a cooking class and learn how to make your own pasta from scratch. Hey guys, welcome back to Top Reasons to Visit New York City, like right now. This city's got more energy than a squirrel on a double espresso, and that's especially true when you're talking about Broadway. We're talking about the dazzling lights of Times Square, the electric atmosphere that crackles with anticipation. Broadway is basically the Super Bowl of singing and dancing, and it's been wowing audiences for over a century. Whether you're a seasoned theater pro or a first-timer just dipping your toes in, there's something magical about seeing a Broadway show. It's like stepping into a whole other world, where talented performers belt out their hearts and leave you breathless. Seriously, the talent on those stages is off the charts. I mean, they make singing in the shower look like amateur hour. These folks can hit high notes that would make Mariah Carey jealous while tap dancing in a full-on rainstorm. They don't call it the Great White Way for nothing. Now, I know what you might be thinking. Broadway's gotta be all fancy schmancy, right? And yeah, you can definitely rock a tux or a sparkly dress if you want to. No judgment here. But honestly, Broadway's for everyone. They've got everything from those classic heart-wrenching dramas to side-splitting comedies that'll have you laughing till your cheeks hurt. And let's not forget the musicals. We're talking showstoppers with catchy tunes, incredible costumes, and enough jazz hands to make you dizzy. Speaking of musicals, you can't talk about Broadway without mentioning the heavy hitters. We're talking about the shows that have become legendary, like Hamilton, the hip-hop history lesson that'll blow your mind. Or how about The Lion King, the visually stunning masterpiece that'll take you right back to your childhood? And listen, if you're looking for a show that'll empower you to embrace your inner diva, then Wicked is calling your name. It's a story of friendship, self-discovery, and belting out power ballads like nobody's watching. So here's the deal, folks. When you're planning your trip to New York City, make sure you carve out some time for a Broadway experience. Trust me, it's something you won't want to miss. Now, I know what you're thinking. Jimmy, how do I even snag tickets to these epic shows? Well, fear not, my friends, because it's easier than you think. You can jump online, hit up those trusty ticket booths in Times Square, or even try your luck at the lottery for some seriously sweet deals. And here's a little insider tip from yours truly. If you're flexible with your dates and times, you're more likely to find a killer deal. So be open to seeing a show on a weeknight or during the day. The bottom line is, New York City's Broadway scene is legendary for a reason. It's an experience that'll stay with you long after the curtain falls. So, what are you waiting for? Get those tickets booked and get ready for a show you won't soon forget. All right, we've hit up Lady Liberty, scaled the Empire State Building, and gotten our Broadway on. But now it's time for a change of pace. You know, a little tranquility in the city that never sleeps. That's right, folks. We're heading to Central Park. This place is like an oasis in the middle of the concrete jungle. It's over 800 acres of pure awesomeness, right smack dab in the middle of Manhattan. You got your trees, your meadows, your lakes, even a waterfall or two. It's like Mother Nature said, "Hold my bagel, New York. I'm about to drop some serious serenity in here." And the best part? There's something for everyone in Central Park. Want to go for a jog? They got trails for that. Feeling romantic? Rent a rowboat on the lake, just like in the movies. Kids driving you nuts? Take them to the zoo. They got penguins, they got polar bears, they got a red panda that's just chillin'. It's the best. So, pack a picnic basket, grab a frisbee, and get ready to experience the magic of Central Park. Just watch out for those pigeons. They're not afraid to swoop in and steal your lunch. Now, if you're looking for a bit more action, Central Park's got you covered. There's always something going on, from free concerts to Shakespeare in the Park. You can catch a street performer juggling chainsaws, or maybe a dog show with some seriously talented pups. And hey, if you're feeling sporty, there's plenty of opportunities to break a sweat. You can join a game of pickup basketball, rent a bike and cruise around the park, or even take a horseback riding lesson. Giddy up! But let's be real, one of the best things to do in Central Park is just to people watch. You'll see everyone from tourists with fanny packs to locals walking their poodles in tiny sweaters. It's a real slice of New York life. So, grab a bench, sit back, and enjoy the show. You never know who or what you might see in Central Park. Just remember to keep an eye out for those squirrels. They're notorious for stealing snacks. You know, what I love most about Central Park is that it's a place where everyone can come together. It doesn't matter if you're rich or poor, young or old, from New York or Timbuktu, everyone's welcome in this urban oasis. It's a place to escape the hustle and bustle of the city, to breathe in some fresh air, and to just be yourself. You can relax on a bench and read a book, listen to some music, or just soak up the sunshine. And at the end of a long day, there's no better place to watch the sunset than over the Central Park skyline. It's a truly magical experience. So, if you're looking for a little peace and quiet in the heart of the city, look no further than Central Park. All right, art lovers, history buffs, science nerds, get ready. Because New York City is home to some of the most incredible museums and cultural institutions on the planet. We're talking world-class collections, mind-blowing exhibits, and enough knowledge to make your head spin. First up, we're heading to Museum Mile, a stretch along Fifth Avenue that's basically a buffet for your brain. You've got the Metropolitan Museum of Art, aka the Met, which is like walking into a history book, but with way better snacks. Then there's the Guggenheim, with its iconic spiral ramp and cutting-edge modern art. You'll feel like you're walking through a giant piece of art yourself. And let's not forget about the Neue Galerie, a beautiful museum dedicated to German and Austrian art. You can practically smell the schnitzel. So put on your comfy shoes, grab a museum pass, and get ready to explore the incredible world of art, history, and culture that awaits you in New York City. Now, if you're into more modern and contemporary art, you gotta check out the Museum of Modern Art, or MoMA as the cool kids call it. We're talking Warhol, Picasso, Van Gogh, the heavy hitters of the art world. And for all you science enthusiasts out there, the American Museum of Natural History is a must-see. You can hang out with dinosaurs, explore the depths of the ocean, and learn all about the universe. It's like a school field trip on steroids. But wait, there's more. New York City's got museums for every interest imaginable. The Tenement Museum will transport you back in time to the lives of immigrants in the Lower East Side. The Intrepid Sea, Air and Space Museum will have you feeling the need for speed. And the Morgan Library and Museum is a bookworm's paradise. So whether you're into ancient artifacts or modern masterpieces, there's a museum or cultural institution in New York City that's sure to blow your mind. And hey, the cultural experience in New York City doesn't stop at the museums. You can catch a Broadway show, see a concert at Carnegie Hall, or catch a flick at the Film Forum. And for all you bookworms out there, don't forget to swing by the New York Public Library. It's not just a pretty face with those iconic lion statues, it's also home to millions of books and manuscripts. Talk about a book lover's dream. So come on down to New York City and soak up all the culture you can handle. From world-class museums to hidden gems, there's something for everyone in this city that never sleeps. Well, folks, there you have it. From iconic landmarks and delicious eats to Broadway magic and cultural gems, New York City's got it all. I hope this video has inspired you to book your trip to the Big Apple. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more travel tips and guides. See you next time.